Alright, what is up guys, N84 here and welcome back to yet another movie review, and today we're talking about Sonic 2, alright? Now I did do a trailer reaction for this movie a few months ago, so if you want to check that out, the link for that will be in the description below, so definitely go and check it out if you want to. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. And, let's see, Sonic 2, this movie delivered on everything I wanted it to, and then some, so I was pretty satisfied. This is a movie I've been anticipating for a really long time. So I saw the trailer for it and I was like, yo, this looks great, okay? Much better than the first one, and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Was this movie a good time at the movies? Was it underwhelming? Is it better than the original? Well, we're gonna talk about it, alright? It's gonna have a good time, alright? And we're gonna do our typical format. Once we get to the halfway point, that's when we're gonna get into spoiler territory, and I'll let you guys know. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Man. Sonic 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you do a sequel, okay? This is how you do a sequel. Okay, because the first movie, my only real problems with it was it felt very generic. It felt like it was just a typical fish out of water road trip movie, and it seems like I've just seen that 1,000 times before. But with Sonic 2, it doesn't have that problem. It seems like it's something fresh and new, and I really messed with it, you know. Like I said, the first movie, I didn't dislike it or anything. It just felt very generic, something I've seen plenty of times. And with this movie, it didn't really feel like that, so I do like that. And this, like I said, this is how you do a sequel, man. More characters, more action, more fun. That's all you can really ask for. And I've been anticipating this movie for so long, and it met all my expectations and then some. So honestly, this movie, it was just fun, lighthearted, and this is just a fun time. You can't watch this movie and not have fun. You know, like, even if you go into this movie like, man, I'm too old, I don't even like Sonic, man, I'm not finna watch this. I promise you, once you leave the theater or once you get done watching the movie at your home or whatever, you're gonna have a smile on your face, man. You're gonna be like, yo, that was good. And you can't hate on this movie, man. Sonic is a beloved character, and you know the first movie was so successful, so the sequel was already greenlit. All right, and honestly, I'm glad, you know, with the whole Sonic universe, the whole like I don't know what it's really called, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like the MCU but for Sega or something, and they keep putting out movies like this, man. It's gonna go bigger and bigger, man. It's gonna be one of the biggest franchises soon enough. And it's good because I kind of like that. It's like, okay, it's not another Marvel movie, it's not another Star Wars movie, it's not another Fast and Furious or Harry Potter. It's something that feels kind of fresh, you know. So when you're watching it, you're just like, okay, I like this, you know. Sonic, play through the games and everything like that. So you know, it's a fun time, you know. It's something like you're like, not another one of these movies, or man, they need to stop making these already. So I do like that. I think Sonic 2 kind of breaks the video game curse, man. Like, even the first one did too, I guess. Like, the Sonic movies so far, they're hits. They're 2 for 2 right now, you know? And based off of what they're setting up for Sonic 3, that one's gonna be fire too, you know? So, honestly, I'm all for it. Hopefully, if they continue this trend, you know, I know Mario has a new movie coming out and everything like that. If they can keep this up, then we might be in good hands, man. The video game curse might be broken. Because, you know, there's lots of bad not comic book, video game movies that lots of people are aware of. And I'm glad to say that the Sonic movies, they aren't bad. They're a little predictable at times, yeah, sure, but they're fun. And that's all I really care for. And the thing is, maybe I'm just being biased. I don't know. Because like I said, I was anticipating this movie for a long time. So I don't know if I'm just being biased. I know everyone else is liking it. The kids, the adults. It's a little fun for everyone, okay? It's a little something in there for everyone, all ages and stuff like that. And some of the humor in this movie might not, like, knock you out of your seat or anything. But then you remember, like, it's a PG movie. It's for the kids, okay? Like, the humor is going to be hit or miss depending on your age or whatever. But you're going to at least laugh or smile at least once in this movie. I guarantee it. And all the characters get their time to shine, man. Sonic, he's back. He's better than ever. Tails, fun. Knuckles, fun. Jim Carrey, Can't go wrong with him. So everyone in this movie just brings their A game, even the supporting human characters. Like I said, the humor it might be a little hit or miss. I feel like every character in this movie gets like their own little time to shine, a little joke across or whatever. And it doesn't always hit, but when it does, it's effective. Mostly for like the animal based characters like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I think they steal every scene that they're in. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, of course, he was one of the highlights of the first film. I know in the first movie a lot of people were kind of just like, Jim Carrey as Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, I don't know. And then he stole the show. He stole the entire movie, every scene that he was in. And I'm glad to say he does the same thing in this movie. So shout out to Jim Carrey. I know he's talking about retirement right now, and I hope he doesn't, because we need Jim Carrey. Okay, we need to get this trending. We need to get this going. We've seen all the Will Smith memes and stuff like that. Okay, we need Jim Carrey. Okay, he's our savior. We got to keep him going. Okay, he has some good years left in him. Okay, so we got to keep this going, get this trending. We got to save Jim Carrey. Okay, we need him in more movies, especially if they're gonna do a Sonic 3. We can't do it without Jim Carrey. We can't. Alright, ladies and gents, now we are about to get into spoiler territory, so if you don't want any spoilers, if you want to enjoy the movie for yourself first, this is your indicator to leave and then come back and finish this video. But let's hop straight into it. Now, the main plot point they're trying to go based off of the games, kind of, like with the Chaos Emeralds and everything like that, which is cool, and I forgot what Sonic game I think it's Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is the game that Knuckles comes in. Sonic 2 was just Sonic and Tails, and then Sonic 3 is when Knuckles came in. So they're kind of switching it up this time around, which I'm okay with. So they're going for that whole plot point, like Knuckles was like the villain at first, and then he befriends Sonic and friends and stuff like that. So they're going for that little plot point in this movie, which is fine. Robotnik is back, bigger, better than ever. Typical sequel stuff. You get it. So it's pretty cool, and the things that they do in this movie is pretty solid. And I really like the action in this movie, man. Even for like a kids movie, the action in this movie, it'll get you cheering, it'll get you hype, So I'm glad to say that. And I'm glad that every character kind of gets like their, like cool scene. And it's not even just the big three main characters. It's even like the human characters too, So that's pretty cool of them to like get their own little spotlight. Like I said before, it might be hit or miss for the humor depending on who you are, but for like Tails and Knuckles, they make a good impression, and it makes you want to see more of them. So I really like that. And Sonic, he was cool too. I know I keep saying just Sonic. I mean, not Sonic, Knuckles and Tails, but Sonic was pretty good in this one too. I liked him a lot more in this one than the first one, especially because his first design, his first design that we saw was so bad that they had to freaking delay the movie and do reshoots and everything like that. So good for them, man. I can't imagine what Tails and Knuckles would have looked like, but shout out to Sonic, man. Sonic 2, good movie. And I do want to give a shout out to the voice actors as well, man. All the voice actors who lent their voices in this one. I forgot the lady's name who voiced Tails, so I'm sorry for that, but we got Idris Elba as Knuckles. Huge selling point for this movie. Because he's not known for voice acting, man. He's mostly known for his drama, action roles and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool to see him doing voice acting. And at first, when I read the article, I was like, Idris Elba as Knuckles? I don't know. And then I actually watched the trailer for it, and I was like, okay, he's all right. He's like, do you really think I need your power? And I was like, oh, Idris Elba, okay, I see you out here. And, he did his thing. Everyone brought their A game for this movie, and it shows, So shout out to all the special effects people, the writers, and everything like that. This movie's pretty solid, man. I definitely gonna go see it again. Gotta get it on DVD and everything. And I'm definitely looking forward to Sonic 3, because there is a post-credit scene. There's nothing like after all the trailers, but there is something like for the post-credit scene, and it hints at a very special character. And it was kind of predictable, honestly, at least for me. Like, everyone's talking about it, they're like, oh, it's a post-credit scene, and I'm like, okay, so it's either going to be Shadow or Amy, and I was right, it was one of them. So I won't say who it is in particular if you don't want to know. But yeah, man, Sonic 2, good sequel, much better than the original. Fun time, good action, good special effects. It's overall just a really, really good time at the movies. So honestly, I don't really have that many problems with this movie. So I feel like a 9 might be too high though. So I'm gonna settle for an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10, man. But I'm in it for, and I am out. Peace.